Viewer question. Mom passes. Son is listed on the will as the beneficiary. However, the vehicle with mom's name alone should be part of the estate, right? Then why did the sister, as executor, put it in her name? Is that legal? Both questions really do apply to any estate asset in question, so you want to pay attention. I'm 𝗪𝗲𝗻𝗲𝗍 of Zammitti Law. We're an estate planning practice in New York and New Jersey. We provide peace of mind to families through our high client value services. If you are seeking assistance in either setting up your estate plan or the administration following the loss of a loved one, we'd be happy to help. You can reach out to us for a free consult at 𝗪planningattorney.com. And we are always here educating, so please ask questions and don't forget to share. So together we can help some folks along the way. Now, if this vehicle was in the mom's name alone, it is a part of her estate, even if there's a loan on it, which they mentioned in this question. The loan, doesn't disappear. The estate has to pay it if the car is going to be maintained and not sold, net of the loan. But it does exist as part of the estate, and the beneficiary should receive the assets in the estate. Keep in mind that the person responsible for handling the assets in an estate or trust must collect those assets and maintain them, pay the expenses, and then distribute them accordingly. There is a possibility that the vehicle or the other assets in the estate were not enough to pay off this loan. However, that doesn't mean the fiduciary has a personal right to those assets. So the question becomes, did this executor do something illegal? If she took out a loan, this example says that the sister executor took out a loan and retitled that vehicle to her own name, this could be possible misconduct and a breach of her fiduciary duty. You can ask through the probate court to review what she has done and possibly even remove her as the executor. What I would do is document everything as best as you can, and then consult with an estate litigation attorney to determine if your son's rights, really, he'd have to engage an attorney to see if his rights have been violated essentially by his aunt by taking some of the assets out of the estate that should have been rightfully going to him. One other really quick point is an executor can receive commissions from doing the work that they do. So don't be surprised if you go down this route and she says, oh, my calculation of my commissions were X, and I decided to take it in the form of the equity in the van or car or whatever it is. I don't know what a court would say in that circumstance, but if I were on the other side, I might argue that. So you have to determine whether it's worth the process. Again, I am 𝗪𝗲𝗻𝗲𝗍 of Zammitti Law, an estate planning attorney in New York and New Jersey. We provide peace of mind to families through our high client value services. If you do need any help with setting up your estate plan or administering an estate following the loss of a loved one, you can reach out to us at 𝗪planningattorney.com. We hope you've learned something new here today. Please don't forget to share, and as always, take care.